Alright, in today's video, we're going to demo how to extract index definition, like all the index definition for a given database, Db2 database. So this question is actually from the Db2 user community, and it is being asked on the internet by multiple people. So a while back, so I provided an answer. So here I just think it's just share the approach. Okay, how we're going to extract the DDL for the indexes for a given database. It can be a table or schema. So, but in general, we want, for example, all the index definition for a given database. So let's get started. The approach, we're going to use the IBM Db2 look command, then followed by database name. So this database can be local or remote. Okay, so that is you don't have to be on the Linux system. The database can be a Windows, so you can catalog and run this command as well. Then followed by -e means extract all the database DDLs. After that, we're gonna use a command, Linux command called awk or gawk to filter the index definitions. And it does not necessarily to be necessarily to be on the Linux. On Windows, if you have the gawk command installed, you can do the same thing. Okay. So anyways, in this demo, we're gonna do it on a Linux server. The database is a standard IBM sample database. So we're going to log on as the instance owner for simplicity, and then perform this demo. Alright, so let me log on to a server. So this is my window, so terminal window. So I'm gonna log on to a server. It has a database created there. So this is the server I'm going to log on. So the instance owner, it is Db2 inst1. So let me do a, you can see if I do a Db2 list DB directory, so this is the database we're gonna use. So I'm gonna use this sample database. So I'm gonna connect to this sample database, not this one, sample database, and do a Db2 list tables. So you can see this is the standard IBM provided sample database. So we're gonna use this to do this. So as I said, the command we're gonna use is just the db2 look, and followed by the database name, and followed by the -e flag, or sometimes we want -a, that is means from all. So, but in this case, I just for simple just use -e. Okay. So this is going to give us the all the DDLs for this database. It has like views, triggers, sequences, and some etc. etc. So in our demo, we are interested indexes. Okay, so let's see. Let's start with let me find a table so we can see it. Okay, let's see. We're going to find the table department. You see, in this db2 look command, first you have to create the database, the table name, then add the primary key, and then create those indexes. As we said, we are interested those index definition like this one, okay, and so on and so forth. And this one, you can see they may have 2 or 3 indexes. Okay, so I will start with this table, department table, and let's first see how many indexes it have. So we can do a describe indexes for table. Let's see department. So if we run this, you can see this table has 3 indexes. One, it is index, another one, it is the primary key index. When we added the primary key, the database engine implicitly created the index or constraint, okay? So that table has 3 indexes. So let's start with a table instead of the whole database, okay? So I'm going to start a minus t, the table name, department, and also I'm going to filter the views. I'm only interested those indexes. As we said, we have 3 indexes, so you can see once we gather the output for the db2 look, then we will use the awk command, the Linux awk command, to filter those paragraph containing create index all the way to the semicolon. Okay, so that is where we're gonna do. So I'm repeating this command and pipe to awk. So the awk command I'm going to use, it is -v. If you're not sure what does that mean, you can do a quick Google search. Okay, I'm not going to explain. So the RS, it is means the field separator. Also the OS, this is the output of the field separate. Then we're gonna look at the pattern. We look at the pattern called the index, create index. Okay, so matching this pattern and grab this paragraph out of this output. Now you can see we find 2 indexes. So, however, we didn't find this primary key index. So then we have to also include the primary key index. So for this command, we're gonna use this like all operator. So we will search for a paragraph contains create index and also another pattern, it's called add. Okay, add, and anything, then primary key. We'll see it shortly. Okay, let me see, add primary key. I type this value. Okay, let me Control C. So it's going to primary. Okay, primary. Yeah. Now you can see we got this the indexes definition for these three indexes. The first index, it is implicitly created by the PK. When we create a table, alter table, add constraint PK, and two indexes. Okay, so in this way, we just demoed. So we can do it for a single table, whatever table we are interested, right? So for example, we can have minus T and table name. So if we interested a schema, specific schema, we can use minus Z and the schema name, okay? Schema name. Or we just simply for the whole database. So it's pretty handy to do whatever we want. Okay, so let's do the second example. So the second example, only we make a change to the Db2 loop. Okay, so we're gonna use minus Z, for example, for the schema name. So in this way, my schema, it is the same as the instance owner. So I'm doing this. You can see this will generate all the indexes for this schema. All right. Let's see, alter, create index, create index. Okay. So as we said, we actually more interested just for the everything. So for example, given a database, so we want to see, I want all the user index. Let me save this to a file. You can see it. Okay. To index.ddl.sql, for example. Okay. So let's take a look at this. You see, okay. So you can see department table, employee table, employee photo, resume, project, ACT. So all the table have a primary key and indexes. Primary key and indexes. We got everything. So that is the demo. Although in this demo we only talk about the indexes, based on this approach you can do anything you want. For example, see, I want all the sequences, I want all the tables, I want all the views. So whatever you want, it just see the approach is the same. First, you're going to use db2 loop, or to put the database DDLs, and then you use awk command or sed command to get filter out what you want. Okay, so all right, so that is for today's demo.